जी sir. A very good morning to our chief guest, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak, all dignitaries from the university, guests, speakers, faculties, staff, and dear participants. On behalf of Shri Vaishnav Institute of Information Technology and Shri Vaishnav Vidyapit Vishwavidyalaya Indore, I, Shweta Pandey, welcome you all to the inaugural ceremony of AVDHARAN 2025, the International Conference on Intelligent, Sustainable, Social, and Secure Computing. We request all the distinguished guests, respected dignitaries, faculty members, researchers, scholars, and participants to kindly join the virtual session. AVDHARAN 2025, the International Conference on Intelligent, Sustainable, Social, and Secure Computing is a two-day conference started with the aim at providing a platform to engineering educators to connect with leaders and academia and industry from all over the world, with emphasis on the importance of connect and share. With an object of encouraging the spirit of research and innovations, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapit Vishwavidyalaya feels proud to host the international conference. To begin this auspicious occasion, we invoke the blessings of Goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of knowledge, wisdom, and learning. We now proceed with the virtual lamp lighting ceremony, symbolizing the illumination of knowledge and the removal of ignorance. I request technical team to please play the audio visual.
सोमा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्युर्मामृतं गमय ॐ शान्ति 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 या कुन्देन्दुतुषारहारधवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणावरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युतशङ्करप्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा.
May the divine light guide our thoughts and inspire innovation, ethical research, and meaningful collaboration. It's an honor for all of us to have with us an eminent personality, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak, President of the Association of Indian Universities and Vice Chancellor Chhatrapati Sahuji Maharaj University, Kanpur. I request Honorable Vice Chancellor Dr. Yogesh Singh Goswami and Dean Academic Dr. Anand Rajawat to welcome our chief guest, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak. Sir, your presence adds immense value and prestige to AVDHARAN 2025. It is now my proud privilege to invite Dr. Anand Rajawat, Dean Academic Affairs and Director, Shri Vaishnav Institute of Information Technology and Chairperson AVDHARAN 2025 to brief us about the conference. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Sweta. Chief guest of the function, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak ji, President of the Association of Indian Universities and Vice Chancellor Chhatrapati Sahuji Maharaj University, Kanpur, Dr. Yogesh C. Goswami ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sri Vaishnav Vidyapit Vishwavidyalaya Indore, Heads Dr. Jigyasu Dubey ji, Dr. Abhishek Singh Rathore, Dr. Rupali Bharti, Conveners of AVDHARAN 2025, Dr. Vijay Kumar Verma and Dr. Reena Gupta, Deans, Head of the Institutes, Head of the Departments, Speakers of various plenary sessions, Session Chairs of various technical and plenary sessions, authors, delegates, registrar, press and media, faculty members, and my dear young friends. A very warm good morning to all of you. It is both a privilege and a matter of great pride to welcome you to AVDHARAN 2025, the International Conference on Intelligent, Sustainable, Social and Secure Computing. On behalf of the university, leadership and the organizations committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you for being part of this intellectual enriching gathering. Today's conference theme is not merely academic, it is deeply relevant, timely, and transformational. We are living in an era where computing systems are no longer confined to laboratories or devices. They are shaping economics, redefining governance, influencing social behavior, and determining national security. Intelligent computing, the brain of the future. Artificial intelligence, machine learning, data analytics, and autonomous systems are redefining decision making across sectors: education, healthcare, agriculture, manufacturing, finance, and governance. Intelligent computing has the power to predict diseases, optimize resources, enhance productivity, and support evidence based policymaking. For a nation like India, intelligence driven solutions are crucial for achieving inclusive growth, digital governance, and global competencies. Sustainable computing, technology with responsibility. While technology accelerates progress, it also brings responsibility. Sustainable computing reminds us that innovation must respect the environment and future generations. Energy efficient algorithms, green data centers, smart grids, and sustainable digital infrastructure are no longer optional, they are essential. Sustainable computing directly supports national goals such as climate resilience, renewable energy adoption, and responsible digital expansion. Social computing, technology for humanity. Technology must connect people, empower communities, and strengthen social harmony. Social computing enables digital inclusion, smart education, citizen centric services, and participatory governance. In the current scenario, where societies face challenges of misinformation, digital divide, and ethical concern, social computing plays a critical role in building trust, transparency, and social cohesion. Secure computing, safeguarding the nation. As our dependencies on digital system grows, so do the threats. Cybersecurity, data privacy, and secure communication are directly linked to the national security and economic stability. Secure computing protects critical infrastructure, financial systems, healthcare data, and citizens' trust. A digitally empowered nation must also be digitally secure nation. Dear delegates, the true strength of this conference lie in integration, intelligence guided by sustainability, technology driven by social good, and innovation protected by security. This holistic approach is essential for solving real world problems and for nation building. AVDHARAN 2025 provides a global platform where research meets relevance, where ideas transform into impact, and where young minds interact with experienced scholars and industry leaders. I am confident that the deliberation, keynote addresses, technical sessions, and research discussion will lead to meaningful collaboration, innovative solution, and impactful outcomes. Dear researchers, academicians, and young innovators, I earnestly appeal to all of you to actively engage, interact, and exchange ideas throughout the conference. Let AVDHARAN 2025 not remain limited to formal presentation alone, but become a living platform of dialogue, debate, and discovery. Use every session, panel discussion, and informal interaction to question, collaborate, and co-create. I strongly request all of you to continue this discussion beyond the conference session through joint research project, interinstitutional collaboration, industry partnership, and global knowledge networks. The challenges we are addressing, intelligent system, sustainability, social responsibility, and security, are too complex to be solved in isolation. They demand collective wisdom, interdisciplinary thinking, and sustained collaboration. Let this conference serve as a beginning of long-term academic relationship where ideas mature into innovation, research translate into social impact, and knowledge contribute meaningful to national development and global well-being. AVDHARAN 2025 is firmly committed to upholding the highest academic and ethical standards within the global computing and information technology community. The conference strongly emphasized maintaining the integrity of published research work, safeguarding authors against plagiarism and other ethical breaches, ensuring the discoverability of scholarly contribution, promoting the dissemination of knowledge to the widest possible audience, and preserving research output in their original and authentic published form. The conference features an impressive and contemporary spectrum of plenary sessions addressing emerging and critical area of computing. A total of 6 renowned speakers from the leading industry organization and reputed academic institution, both from India and abroad, will deliver expert talks across 2 plenary sessions over the 2 days of the conference. We are honored to welcome Professor Vinay Kumar Phatak ji, President of the Association of Indian University and Vice Chancellor of Chhatrapati Sahooji Maharaj University, as the distinguished speaker for today's keynote address. As a respected senior academician with extensive experience in higher education, it is truly a privilege for all of us to have him with us. We are grateful for the opportunity to hear his valuable insights and learn from his experience. The distinguished speakers of plenary sessions include Dr. Ashish Dibolia, Managing Director and Principal Data Architect, Webster Bank, USA; Dr. Jyotishree, Chief Data Scientist, Advanced Analytic and Artificial Intelligence, IBM India Private Limited; Ms. Aishwarya Shivhare, Delivery Lead, Data Consultancy Services; Dr. Preeti Khanna, Professor, Computer Science and Engineering, IIITDM, Jabalpur; Mr. Ankit Kothari, Technical Architect, Cloud and Big Data Specialist, Impetus Technology, Impetus, Indore; Professor Hiren Joshi, Professor, Department of Computer Science, Gujarat University, Gujarat. Through these plenary sessions, the conference will deliberate on diverse dimensions of intelligent, sustainable, social, and secure computing, addressing both current challenges and future direction of the digital ecosystem. AVDHARAN 2025 has received an overwhelming response from researchers across the globe. The conference received 14 research papers from outside India, 84 papers from premier institutes across India, including IIT, NITs, state universities, and affiliated institutions, along with 32 research papers from faculty members of Sri Vaishnav Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya. After a rigorous peer review process, 50 high-quality research papers were selected for presentation. The authors of this paper will present their research findings in 8 parallel technical sessions conducted over 2 days, each session being chaired by senior and eminent professor in the field of information technology. Furthermore, out of this presented paper, 31 exceptional research papers were finally selected for publication in edited book with ISBN and DOI index in Google Scholar and published by a reputed publisher, ensuring global visibility and academic impact. AVDHARAN 2025 thus stands as a significant platform for meaningful knowledge exchange, collaborative research, and the advancement of computing technology for the benefit of society and the nation. I would like to take this opportunity to thank the conference organizing committee for their hard work. I would also like to thank participants for joining us. As Dean Academic and Conference Chairman, I request our researchers and students to think beyond publications, think about solution for society, policy implication for the nation, and ethical responsibility towards humanity. Let this conference ignite ideas that serve not only technology, but also people, planet, and prosperity. I once again welcome all of you, all the guests and delegates, and wish AVDHARAN 2025 every success. Thank you. Over to you, Sota.
Thank you, sir, for your insightful overview of AVDHARAN 2025 and for highlighting the importance of intelligent, sustainable, social, and secure computing in today's rapidly evolving technological landscape. Now I would like to invite our pillar of strength and our constant source of motivation, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sri Vaishnav Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya Indore, Dr. Yogesh Singh Goswami, to deliver the welcome address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. Distinguished chief guest and keynote speaker of today's inaugural session, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak ji, Honorable Vice Chancellor Chhatrapati Shahu Ji Maharaj University, Kanpur, and President AIU. Dean Academic Dr. Rajawatji, coordinator of this conference, respected dignitaries, esteemed academicians, researchers, industry experts, faculty members, scholars, and students. It's a matter of great pleasure and pride for me to extend a very warm welcome to all in this AVDHARAN 2025, the International Conference on Intelligent, Sustainable, Social, and Secure Computing, being organized by Computer Science Department, Shri Vaishnav Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya, Indore. We are deeply honored today by the presence of our distinguished chief guest and keynote speaker, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak ji, a renowned academician in computer science, an experienced university leader and president of AIU. His consistent effort in integrate technology, innovation, and human values in higher education have made significant impact on academic ecosystem of our country. And we are very grateful to him for sparing his valuable time to be with us. Thank you, sir. I am also extend my sincere greetings to all eminent speakers, researchers, academicians, and participants joining us from various institutions across India and abroad. Both your presence truly elevates the academic structure of the conference. Friends, the theme of this AVDHARAN 2025, as discussed by our Dean Academic Dr. Rajawatji, is exceptionally relevant in today's rapidly transforming world. Intelligence-driven computing, sustainable technologies practices, socially responsible innovations, and secure digital systems are really very important issues to be discussed in academic platforms. In this age of artificial intelligence, big data, green technologies, and cyber physical systems, universities now carry a dual responsibility to advance cutting-edge research and to ensure that technology serves humanity with ethics, inclusiveness, and sensitivity. Conferences like this AVDHARAN provide a critical platform for such reflection, dialogue, and collaborations. At this Shri Vaishnav Vidyapith Vishwavidyalaya, we strongly believe that university must function as a knowledge hub with national purpose, where interdisciplinary research, innovation, and skill development courage converge to address real-world challenges. This conference reflects that commitment by bringing together diverse perspectives from academia, industries, and research communities. I congratulate the organizing committee, all the members and the faculties, convener, coordinator, reviewers for bringing out this conference souvenir also and scholarly book aligned with this conference theme. I encourage all the participants to engage actively in the sessions, exchange your ideas freely, and build collaboration that extend beyond the conference. Let your research aspire not only for academic excellence, but also for societal relevance, sustainability, and ethical responsibility. As India moves forward toward the vision Viksit Bharat 2047, platforms like AVDHARAN play a vital role in shaping future-ready professionals and thought leaders. With these words, I again welcome all of you in this AVDHARAN 2025 with a grand success. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and for continuously encouraging research, innovation, and global academic engagement. We now move towards a very special moment of the inaugural ceremony, the release of the conference souvenir Samastika 2025, which reflects the scholarly contributions, vision, and collective efforts of the organizing team. I request our Honorable Chief Guest to kindly release the souvenir. Thank you, sir. Continuing with the academic milestones of the conference, we are delighted to present the release of the book titled Intelligent, Sustainable, Social, and Secure Computing, a valuable contribution to the research community. I once again request our Honorable Chief Guest, along with all the dignitaries, to kindly release the book. Thank you, sir. It is now my proud honor to introduce today's chief guest.
So, madam, can we start because I'm already late for a long time. So I thought it will start at 11:30. So let me. So it's my turn now, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So actually it's now good afternoon. Good afternoon to Dr. Yogesh Goswami, Honorable VC of Sri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth, Dr. Anand Rajawat, Dean Academics and the organizing chief of the International Conference on Intelligent, Sustainable, Social and Secure Computing. Dear scholars and my dear students, it's my pleasure to be talking uh, about the themes that dominate contemporary computing research. I want to talk about computing, the application, not computing the theory. I'm sure some of you are already working on the ontologies of computing, but if you are not, I will like to present you that there is a need to look at the computing from a different perspective and that holds it responsible of the impacts of creating and society, environment, and ecology. From design and development to runtime operations, monitoring, and governance, the model of sustainable computing brings together the principles uh, from software engineering, hardware utilization, environmental sciences, and organization governance to minimize the negative social effects of the computing system. Today, when people say that we fear AI, I often feel this is fairly misunderstood. Technology is the new equalizer. From last so many years, we really wanted to say that everybody becomes equal and there is an inequality. So the access inequality and bias in education is now a point where we can solve with artificial intelligence, which is a new domain to be worked about. It shaped data without caste, class, gender, language, and religion. So when we see bias in AI, what we are actually witnessing is our society, which is reflected to us, making such disasters that help uh, us to train the machine in diversity to understand culture as subjective experience, not only to set up numbers. There is a need to understand that the computing or coding is not just as sitting in front of a computer trying to make logic out of a series of words, but rather our brains trying to transfer our understanding onto a computer program. This is an important point. So everything that you have coded has an impact, a social, cultural, logical, and environmental impact, which is very easily calculable. Take admissions or recruitment system. If historical data favors certain schools, regions, or English medium background, an AI tool trained on that data will naturally continue to the same pattern, only for more efficiently. The discomfort we feel is not about algorithms taking control, it is about realizing how deeply structured our inequalities already are. So we have to really work about our inequalities. This is what most of our universities are facing, and this is what we are trying to change by holding events. This is why the real question is not should we use AI, but what kind of society are we allowing AI to learn? For computing to be truly smart and sustainable in India, it must be socially aware, energy efficient system that reinforce exclusion are not sustainable, intelligent platform that ignore social diversity are not truly intelligent. Our responsibility is not to fear AI, but to design it in a way that corrects social biases instead of automating. In this context, it is essential to note that the contemporary research in intelligent and sustainable computing consistently shows that computation cannot be evaluated only by speed, scale of accuracy. It must be also judged by energy, efficiency, social impact, and contextual learning. For example, a facial recognition system that works with 99% accuracy but consumes enormous energy or fails under poor lighting conditions common in rural India cannot be called intelligent in many meaningful sense. Or, for instance, the real life use of technology shows us this clearly large language models often running on energy hungry data centers. So, we really need to do research in the Indian context. We as a people working on the desk need to understand that when systems ignore environmental cost or social realities, they create new problems instead of solving old ones. That is why research today asks us to look beyond speed and accuracy, look to the sustainability, which is one of the topic of this conference. There is a whole other area of socially responsible computing that will require another lecture, maybe, but I just want to flag the main issue in this area. Research in society relevant computing emphasizes that intelligence systems trained on historical data tend to reproduce existing social structures, including inequalities related to language, reason, caste, and access to education. In this Indian context, that has direct implication for AI-based system used in university admissions, scholarship allocation, welfare targeting, and digital governance platform. In advancing sustainable computing, we are not merely optimizing systems, We are redefining the role of technology in society from tools that extract and consume to the platform that conserve, enable renewable innovations, and serve collective well being. As scholars and practitioners, our mission is to ensure that every line of code, system, architecture, and governance model contributes to a future where computing empowers both people and planet. I want to congratulate the organizing team to have focused theme for the upcoming graduates and the researchers in the field who will define this area in the near future. Thank you very much for inviting me. Thanks a lot. It's a great pleasure for me to be present virtually. Although Vice Chancellor has promised that he will call me physically also in the morning to see Vaishnav Vidyapeeth, Madhya Pradesh, Indore. You are situated in a beautiful city of Indore, which is number one in cleanliness also. Thank you very much for inviting me and thanks a lot.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir, for your enlightening and motivating address. Your words have truly inspired all of us to pursue impactful research and contribute meaningfully to society through technology. As the inaugural ceremony approaches its conclusion, I invite Dr. Vijay Kumar Verma, convener AVDHARAN 2025, to present the words of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Am I audible? Thank you, Shweta Madam. As a convener of AVDHARAN 2025, Sixth International Conference on Intelligent, Sustainable, Social and Secure Computing, on behalf of organizing committee, it is my proud privilege to propose a heartfelt vote of thanks. First and foremost, I express my deep sense of gratitude to our Chief Guest, Professor Vinay Kumar Pathak, President AIU, and Honorable Vice Chancellor Chhatrapati Shahuji Maharaj University, Kanpur, for graciously accepting our invitation and delivering an inspiring keynote address. Sir, your visionary thoughts, rich academic experience, and motivating work have truly enriched the conference and provide valuable direction to researchers, academicians, and students. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Yogesh C. Goswami, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Sri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, for his warm and encouraging welcome address. Sir, your constant guidance, leadership, and support continue to be the driving force behind the academic excellence and research culture at Sri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya. I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Anand Rajawat, Dean Academic Affairs and Director, SBIIT, SVV, and Chairperson of AVDHARAN 2025, for his visionary leadership, meticulous planning, and tireless efforts in conceptualizing and successfully organizing this prestigious international conference. Sir, your commitment for fostering innovation, research, and collaboration has been instrumental in making AVDHARAN 2025 as a grand success. My sincere thanks goes to Shweta Pandey, Madam, Assistant Professor, SVIT, SVV, for efficiently anchoring the program as a Master of Ceremony with grace, clarity, and professionalism, ensuring the smooth flow of today's proceedings. I also extend my appreciation to Ms. Bharti Ahuja, Assistant Professor, SVIT, SVV, for her dedicated role as a reporter, meticulously documenting the proceedings and key outcomes of the event. I would like to acknowledge my valuable contribution to our faculty members and technical staff for arrangement throughout the session. I also extend my gratitude to all session chairs, keynote speakers, authors, reviewers, delegates, researchers, faculty members, and students for their enthusiastic participation, insightful discussion, and scholarly contribution, which have added immense to this conference. Finally, I am thankful to my colleague and convener of the conference, Dr. Leena Gupta, Associate Professor, SBICA, SVV, member of organizing committee, advisory committee, volunteers, and support staff for their hard work, dedication, and teamwork in making AVDHARAN 2025 as a memorable and successful academic event. With this, once again, I thank you everyone to present here and sparing their valuable time and support and cooperation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. To conclude the inaugural session, I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
With this, we formally conclude the inaugural ceremony of AVDHARAN 2025. On behalf of the organizing team, I thank all the dignitaries, speakers, participants, and volunteers for making this session a grand success. We look forward to your active participation in the technical sessions and deliberations ahead. Thank you and have a wonderful conference. All the participants are requested to be connected at sharp 1 p.m. for the plenary sessions with the same link. Thank you.
Go ahead.
A very warm good afternoon to everyone. On behalf of Shri Vaishnav Vidyapeeth Vishwavidyalaya, I, Dr. Sonika Srivastav, Associate Professor, Department of CSE, SVIIT, SVV, welcome you all in this first plenary session of AVDHARAN 2025, International Conference on Intelligent, Sustainable, Social and Secure Computing, organized by Shri Vaishnav Institute of Information Technology. Computing is a critical driving force in the development of human civilization. So in this conference, we explore the four major pillars of future computing: intelligent, sustainable, social and security. It gives me immense pleasure and feel privileged to welcome Honorable Chancellor Purushottam